Hi, I'm Ravi Handa, and this is my Twitter handle. You can use this to connect with me and to provide feedback. In this particular video, we are going to talk about linear arrangement. What is linear arrangement? Well, it is when you are arranging a few things in a row on a few seats in a straight line in a particular order. So it could be about movie shows that you are going to watch in a particular day. It could be about classes that need to be scheduled. Any scheduling or arrangement which has to happen in order or one after the other, that is where linear arrangement will come into picture. A complicated type of arrangement would be a grid arrangement or a matrix arrangement. We have a video on it later. So for now, we will only talk about arrangement which happens in a row. And to understand that, let us look at a few questions. To begin with, this is typically what a question on linear arrangement would look like. You will be given a certain amount of data, and based upon the data, you will have some questions. Here, the data says 7 players are there and there is a particular order in between them, and then there are questions on it. Now, if you go to solve the question directly, let's look at the question. Which of the following cannot be seated at the either end? It becomes very difficult to solve. Okay, so it says A and G have to be seated at the extreme right, and so it becomes a little difficult because you cannot just read the para and look for it like an RC. So here you need to make the arrangement first or draw the arrangement. So let's try and draw. There are 7 players and they have to be seated in a row. Okay, so let me make the 7 seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. A and G have to be seated at the extreme right. So the last 2 seats or the extreme right seats, these 2, have to be filled by A and G. It is not necessarily that it will be A and G, it can also be G, A. All it is saying is that these 2 are on the extreme right. B must be in the middle, in the center. 7 seats, so center position will be the 4th one. This is the position for B. C and D are bitter rivals and therefore must be seated as far apart as possible. Okay, so what are the farthest seats possible? This one, and let me just try and circle it. These 2. These 2 seats have to be filled by C and D. Now it is possible that C is here and D is here, or the other way around. Then who are left? A is gone, G is gone, B is gone, C and D are gone, E and F are left, which means on these 2 positions, you will have E and F, or it could be the other way around where you have F here and you have E here. So these are all the possibilities that I have drawn here. Now you look at the questions, you will believe me when I said they are a lot simpler now. Which of the following cannot be seated at the either end? So A and G can be at the right end. So G is out as an option. A is not even there. C and D can be at the left end. So C is out, D is out. F cannot be at the either end. It will be either at the 2nd position or at the 3rd position. And that is the reason F is our answer. Which of the following pairs? So that's the first one. Second one, which of the following pairs cannot be seated together? Okay, B and D, can they be together? Yes, B is here, D can come at this position, so B and D can be together. This cannot be our answer. C and F, C can come at this position, F can come at this position, so C and F will become together. So this cannot be our answer. D, G, D is here or D is here, G can be here, so D and G can also be together. So this cannot be our answer. E and A can be at this position or extreme right. E is here. E cannot have A next to it, and that is the reason why the 4th option is our answer. As a matter of fact, if 3 are eliminated, the 4th one has to be the answer. And for the final question, which of the following cannot occupy the seats on the either side of B? Okay, F and D. Possible? Yes. F comes here and D comes here, so it is possible. So it is out. D and E. Once again, E can come here at this position left of B. D can come to the right of B. So this is also out. E and G. E can be to the left, but G cannot be here. Okay. So this becomes our answer because E can be to the left, but G cannot come to the right. Let's just eliminate C and F for academic purposes. C can come to the right of B. F can come to the left of B. That is why you could have eliminated the fourth option also. So as you can see, once you drop the diagram, once you have seen what it would look like, then solving the questions becomes a lot easier. Let us look at one more of this type. In this, there are no questions. Let's just try and arrange these stuff. 5 flags, each with a distinctive symbol, namely panther, tiger, rose, swan, and quail, have been arranged in the following order. Panther is next to quail and swan is next to rose. So that means P and Q will occur together as a pair. It could very well be QP. Very similarly, S and R will come together. So it could be RS or SR as a pair. Swan is not next to tiger. Okay. Tiger is on the extreme left. So let me draw my 5 here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tiger is to the extreme left. Swan cannot come at this position. So I'm just writing down S and crossing it so that I remember. Rose is on the second position from the right. Rose is on the second position from the right. So rose is here. Now S can come either at this position or at this position. R is already here. Which position will S take? Well, since PQ have to come on these two positions, they have to be together. S as a guarantee will come here. So till now, from the first two statements, we have figured out the structure T, then PQ or QP. I do not know what order is there on the position numbers 2 and 3, and then RS. Now, sometimes it happens in linear arrangement questions, you are asked that out of these statements given, which one is redundant? Till now, no statement has been redundant. But look at these two. Panther is on the right of quail, which means the order is Q, P, and you have your full order, which means the fourth statement is redundant. However, if you had looked at the fourth statement first, panther and rose are together, then also you would have got the exact same order. Then the third one would have been redundant. So, in this particular question, in this particular data set, third or the fourth one, either of these statements can be removed. Either of these statements are redundant. You only need one of them to get the final order of PQPRS. This is also a very typical or very important or very frequently asked question in linear arrangement, that is, which statement is redundant. A common mistake that people make in such type of questions, they take all of them and then it becomes difficult. Or let's say if you had made the mistake, you could have used the third one and then just said fourth is redundant. That would be incorrect. Why? Because fourth is not the only one which is redundant. Third can also be redundant if you take it, if you use the fourth statement first. So you need to be a little careful with that. With this, I would like to wrap up the session on linear arrangement. Please provide feedback via Twitter at my Twitter handle @Ravi Handa. Thank you.